Hannah. Today I'm going to be reading some fan fictions, but this is a small disclaimer, these are not my fan fictions. I'm going to link all the fan fictions in the description. If you have any fan fictions you would like me to read out in a video, just comment down below the story name, what fandom it is from, what it's on, because I need to know, and if you can, link it please, basically to tell me what it is and I will do it for you. Sorry about any background noise, my family's extremely noisy. Oh, and this video in the background is an edit from my last video. Okay, let's get on with this storytelling. This is the Derry love story. We were both young when I first saw you. I closed my eyes and the flashbacks started. I'm standing there, on a balcony, with the summer air. Draco stood on the balcony, looking at the water that rippled. He watched one of the owls fly off without any notes. He forgot that although the messengers, are still free. What he would give to be like that. What are you doing, Malfoy? It's after hours. The voice he hated the most echoed through his ears. Calm yourself, Potter. I'm on my way to my dormitory, Draco said in a harsh tone, turning his face to the Gryffindor. It doesn't look like it. Harry held his wand behind his back in case Draco tried to do anything. He knew him too well. Draco rolled his eyes and stepped closer. Get off my back, Potter. He growled and stepped away, ready to walk off. Harry grabbed his wrist. Tell me why you're up here. I told you. No, you lied. Tell me the truth, Draco. It's me. You know you can tell me, Harry said softly, as their eyes met. Draco instantly relaxed and sighed. Just think about my father, he said quietly, looking down. Harry pulled up his wrist and lifted his chin with 2 fingers. Well, stop. You're not as pretty when you frown. Pretty? Draco laughed softly, looking at his boyfriend. Harry shrugged. Well, what can I say? He laughed too, pecked out his lips. Come on, it's late. You should be resting. He intertwined their fingers. I hate you so much, Potter. Draco smiled, softly. No, you don't. You love me, he laughed softly. No, I hate you. You make me weak, he sighed, smiling still. How do you think I feel? I'm supposed to hate you, Malfoys, right? And instead I'm shagging one, he winked at Draco. They walked down the stairs. Why do you always say like that? Draco laughed. It's so gross. Fine, I'm making love to one, Harry said in a stupid voice as he mocked Draco. Draco laughed and stopped walking, pulling Harry close. I missed you over the summer, he smiled, cupping Harry's cheek. I missed you too, Harry smiled back, before connecting their lips. This kiss soon becoming more heated as Harry slid his tongue into Draco's mouth. Draco twisted his finger into Harry's hair. Harry pushed Draco against the wall, pressing their bodies together. Draco moaned into the door. The kiss, when suddenly the door opened. Quick, Harry laughed, quietly pulling Draco down the stairs. They wouldn't get caught. They kept running until they reached the living common room. The laugh slowly quieted down. Draco looked at Harry. I love you, Harry smiled. I know, Draco smiled. It was about to walk into the dorm until he was pulled by the waist by his lover. "Oi," Harry said before kissing him again. Once they pulled away, Draco rolled his eyes. "I love you too." He pecked Harry's lip once more. "Draco?" Goyle, rubbing his eyes. He stepped out from behind the painting. Harry quickly pushed Draco back. "Maybe instead of wandering in the halls after hours, you should mind your own business, Potter." Draco quickly spat. "You're out of hours, you know, Malfoy." Harry yelled back. "Get lost before I tell." "Fine, I'm going." Harry put his hands up defensively. Goyle watched the scene in front of him. He scowled. "Just fuck off, Potter. Come on, Draco." He walked back in. Once he was out of sight, Draco quickly leaned over, pecked Harry on the lips. "I love you," he smiled, and followed Goyle softly, walked back to his dorm. Unfortunately for him, Ron was still awake. "Hey, I was wondering where you were." Ron sat up on his bed. "Oh, I was taking a walk," Harry said, and sat on his own bed. Ron gave Harry an odd look, but decided to let it go. The next morning, they all went to the hall for breakfast. On their way, of course, they bumped into Hermione and Ginny. "Hey girls," Ron smiled, putting his arm around Hermione. "Harry, a little bird tells me you were out last night. Again. You got caught for that so many times last year, and you're still doing it. Are you stupid?" Hermione asked. "No, I'm more active at night," Harry shrugged as they walked into the hall. "Something tells me Harry's shagging a girl," laughed Ron, as they all took a seat. Ginny had a horrible scowl on her face at her brother's suggestion. Harry looked at his head. "It's definitely not that," he said, and glanced over at the Slytherin table, where he was delighted to look. Draco was already staring. They both smiled softly and looking away. A while, Harry got up and walked out the hall, not even noticed since Hermione was bragging about some spell she learned. He stood outside for a little while before Draco walked to him in front of him, smiling. Harry smiled back, started walking with Draco following behind. Soon reached an empty classroom. Both walked in, locking the door behind them. They kept the lights off to reduce the risk of getting caught. Moving back to the classroom, they both sat upon a desk, cross-legged. "I missed you," Harry spoke. "I missed you too," Draco smiled softly. "How are you and Ginny?" He laughed. "Oh, fuck off." Harry laughed too. "We're not together, although she keeps pushing the idea." He held Draco's hand. "They would always come here, just to talk. They always liked each other's company. You know, I kind of miss the old bitchy you," Harry laughed, pulling Draco into his lap. "Well, I'm not pretending to hate you anymore." He kissed Harry. Harry kissed him back happily. They never planned to get together. The duel. Draco accidentally yelled all the reasons he hated Potter. One of the reasons were that he loved him. The duel instantly ended. They ended up having sex. Besides the point, ever since then, they've had been happier than they've ever been, even if they were hiding it from the entire school. Hey guys, that was the end of chapter 1. So if you guys want chapter 2 from this story, I can read it. The link for this story, the full thing, is going to be in the bio. Yeah, I kind of like this story. If you heard me laughing in it, it's because I didn't expect it, because I have not read it through before then, so this is my first time reading it. So I did not expect some of that stuff, because it made me laugh, okay? So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to go and like, subscribe, follow my Instagram, I don't know if you can follow on Wattpad. If you can, go follow my Wattpad. if you can follow on Reddit, I don't know if you can or not. I'm stupid. Go and follow my Reddit. I will link it down below. I'm gonna make like a Reddit thing where you can submit stories and I'll read them. So that's it for today, guys. Go and like, subscribe, comment your stories. Bye, guys.